Hello, Team Numis Canada. That's what I call my subscribers. Hi, coin collectors, young and old, and anyone else that might be watching. Welcome to Numis Canada with Bruce. And today, as always, I am coming to you from the unceded and Anishinaabe Algonquin territory, and have been doing so since this channel has launched. Today, we will be talking about this particular medallion that was released by the Royal Canadian Mint. And we'll get into that just after this. Welcome back. Well, this is a medallion that the Royal Canadian Mint released, and it is to learn the truth, practice, and reconciliation for all the children that did not survive the residential schools for the First Nations and Inuit. And hundreds of children lost their lives, and in addition to that, every Native person and Inuit that went through the residential school system has been scarred emotionally and sometimes physically from these residential schools, and it is a terrible time in Canada's history. And the Mint has released this. And the Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Canada said that the reconciliation is a process of healing relationships that requires public truth, sharing, and apology, and commemorates that acknowledge the redress past harms. It was in this spirit that the Royal Canadian Mint worked with the residential school survivors and First Nations, Inuit, and Métis artists to create a unique truth and reconciliation keepsake for a period of more than 150 years. First Nations, Inuit, and Métis Nation children were taken from their families and communities to attend government-funded, church-run residential schools. More than 150,000 children were taken away with the goal of destroying their culture and ways of life. Thousands never came home. Neglect and abuse were widespread at these schools. Indigenous people are still living with the legacy of this harm. This keepsake honors the survivors and children who never returned. Continue your journey to truth and reconciliation by reading the full report at nctr.ca/records/reports/. I'll put that link on the screen for you. This beautiful and richly symbolic imagery, reflective of First Nations, Inuit, and Métis teachings and traditional art forms, demonstrates that these cultures remain vibrant in spite of the harms inflicted by the residential school era. We hope that this keepsake will be a long-lasting symbol of a past that must not be forgotten, and of a better future we can all live together. It says here, carry this keepsake as a reminder. Share it with friends and colleagues, or use the included magnet to wear it. And this is the magnet here. This is the medallion. And for a complete description of the design, please visit mint.ca.tr. And I will show this to you, and I will put the specifications of this and you will see that it says at the top, every child matters, and at the bottom it says, chaque enfant compte, and then there are feet, and these around the edge are feet, and the hands. Now we flip it over, and we have, I have to take my glasses off to see this clearly, symbols. There's a rising sun, and I'll give you photographs of both sides of this. There's a rising sun at the top here, and symbols and writings of the various cultures. And at the bottom is an infinite symbol to represent we must never forget. I realize that this is as much as a public service announcement as it is a numismatic announcement, but all the proceeds from this go into the fund organized for this recovery program, and you can pick up one of these from the Royal Canadian Mint for under $10 Canadian. And this is a medal that is going to become very important in Canada's history to commemorate one tiny step of reconciliation. I thank you for watching, and I hope that this bringing this to you helps to enlighten you about a dark era of Canada's history and looking for reconciliation and becoming the better nation that we always strive to be. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.
And please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and keep on collecting.